An entire neighborhood surrounded, police waiting all night, a tactical machine tearing open a house. And when deputies finally got inside, they found someone dead. This is the shocking story of the overnight standoff in Lancaster, California, and what really happened inside that home. An intense overnight standoff in Lancaster, California, came to a dramatic and disturbing end Tuesday morning when deputies from the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department forced their way into a home only to discover a person dead inside. What started as a police response quickly turned into a tense, hours-long operation that kept an entire community on edge. Authorities were first called to the home after receiving reports of a potentially dangerous situation involving someone inside. When deputies arrived, they attempted to make contact with the person in the house, but there was no response. Deputies called out. They waited. They tried to communicate. Still nothing. As time passed, concern grew. Officials didn't know if the person inside was armed, injured, in distress, or already dead. With no communication and no movement from inside the home, the situation escalated. Law enforcement secured the surrounding area. Nearby residents were kept at a distance. Specialized units were brought in. What began as a routine response had now become a full-scale overnight standoff. For hours, deputies remained outside the house, carefully monitoring the situation. The goal was clear: resolve the situation safely and avoid unnecessary risk. But as the night went on, the silence from inside the home continued. No sounds, no movement, no signs of life. By early Tuesday morning, authorities made a critical decision. They had to go in. To safely gain entry, deputies deployed a specialized tactical vehicle known as a Tac-Cat. This powerful machine is designed for high-risk law enforcement situations. It can break through structures, create access points, and allow officers to enter without exposing themselves to danger. Positioned at the back of the house, the Tac-Cat moved into place. Then, in a dramatic moment, the machine tore open part of the home's rear structure, creating a large entry point for deputies. With the house breached, law enforcement officers carefully moved inside. Everyone watching knew something serious had happened. Moments later, the outcome became clear. Inside the home, deputies discovered a person dead. The individual, whose identity has not yet been publicly confirmed, was found during the search following the forced entry. Authorities have not immediately released details about how the person died or when the death occurred. And that's where the mystery deepens. Investigators are now working to determine critical answers. Was the person already dead before deputies arrived? What caused the death? Was there any criminal activity involved? And why was there no response during the entire night? The scene was quickly secured, and forensic teams began processing the home for evidence. Every detail, every room, every object, every timeline is now part of the investigation. Meanwhile, neighbors who had watched the situation unfold described a night filled with tension and uncertainty. Police vehicles, flashing lights, tactical teams, and finally, a heavy machine tearing into the house. It was a scene few expected to witness in their community. Many residents said they barely slept, unsure of what was happening just steps away from their homes. By morning, the dramatic breach and tragic discovery had left the neighborhood stunned. Authorities continue to investigate the case, and officials say more information will be released once the cause of death and surrounding circumstances are confirmed. For now, many questions remain unanswered. Why did the situation escalate into an overnight standoff? What exactly happened inside that house? And